So what do you see in the current state of the market? I know residential's super high, and what does that look like in your world?
Sure. So actually, one of my investors, I threw this out on LinkedIn. Hey, we're about to do an interview. What do you guys want to hear and see? And so one of my investors said, hey, well, what's the current state of the market? Where do you see it going? Blah, blah, blah. For us, we're only in Georgia to where I can kind of only speak about the Georgia market. But to go into depth, I think there's two types of buyers to justify what the market is. You have those, and I'm sure you come across this all the time as a mortgage broker, you have those people who are going to purchase a home no matter what happens. I'm graduating from college. I want to move out. I'm having a baby. I'm getting married. I'm getting a divorce. I'm tired of living at my parents' house. They will buy a house regardless of the price, regardless of your interest, and that will never change. The backside of it is just supply and demand. Right now in Georgia, and pretty much I would assume across the nation, they're not building. When was the last time you saw a home builder build a house for under $200,000?
Right.
It's almost unheard of. I mean, even for us, our economics means we have to be able to have that ARV or that value of at least 300,000 to justify us building square feet.
Yeah.
And so anything under 200,000, those prices are going to continue to climb just from a supply.
Exactly.
Now, more specifically with the real estate market here in Georgia, again, there's a backlog of it. COVID didn't slow anything down. I think there's a huge demand for rentals. I mean, our occupancy are high on that side. From a housing demand, there's a huge demand for it. And it's just simply, honestly, supply and demand. It has nothing to do with pricing of lumber, how much you're paying for rent. I mean, mortgages are at, the rates you can get are 3%, 4%, 5%, depending on what you want.
Yeah. Well, we're still in, we saw rates come up a little bit, but then they came back down, and they're still kind of hovering just under 3 on a conventional mortgage, which is insane.
And this is why the thing is, the economics is great right now, but also we have to look at Griffin and why it's such the territory that we want to tap into. Right now we're looking at Griffin, where last month alone, a house did not stay on the market longer than 9 days. Okay. Wow. We have to keep in mind that last year, this time, it was 28 days. We're talking where they sold 99 homes in May alone compared to the 75 from last year. Mm-hmm. So this is why we're saying, hey, if you want to invest and you want to tap into our market, we can help you. We can make investors literally alone great money by showing them why we're tapping into these great markets and what the markets really look like. So not just Georgia alone, but if you're interested in why we're tapping into the Griffin market, this is why. Over the next 10 years, we're looking at a 44.8% in job increase. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Yet alone, we're talking about Griffin, who's already had a 2.9 increase in the job market this year alone. And we're only in June. Yeah. So when you look at the numbers, and I tell people this all the time, numbers don't lie. As long as you align them right, you can always take your answer and put it back into your problem and come up with the exact answer that you should. So that's what we've been doing. And that's why we're tapping into this market, because we know that not only for us, but also for our investors, this is a great territory to tap into.